Well, guys, as a native Texan, one of my favorite subjects that I actually studied, in middle school, was about Texas history and the Texas Revolution. Folks, we may actually have a second Texas Revolution that just started. This news, I found out about it, man. I was actually eating lunch. I was like, wow, this actually happened. Now, guys, you know that the border is a disaster. The federal government is supposed to be protecting the border, but Joe Biden and his socialists refuse to actually protect Texas, protect the United States. So Texas must do what we must do to protect ourselves. We are being invaded. It is out of control, guys. It makes absolutely no sense that Joe Biden and the federal government refuse to protect Texans. We must do what we must do. Greg Abbott now is essentially taking over the border. At least that's what he's trying to. But today, guys, we got some huge news here. I don't think any state has actually done what Texas has just done. Now, Greg Abbott is actually in charge of the Texas National Guard. And boy, they just struck a huge blow to Joe Biden and the Democrats who want to have our country invaded. Texas has said enough. Enough is enough. Guess what, New York? Guess what, Chicago? You guys say you're suffering over there with illegal immigration. Guess what? We are too. We get more of the brunt than Chicago and New York. And I'm glad that Greg Abbott actually started sending illegals over there. But eventually, we need to put a stop to it ourselves. We really do, guys. The federal government is not going to do anything except let illegals in. They're not deporting these people, man. They're not. And it really, really does frustrate me, man, that the Democrats continue to put Americans last. Over there in New York, guys, illegals are taking over schools. And let's stop with the language here, man. Those people are not migrants. They are illegal aliens. Anybody that crosses into our country illegally is an illegal alien. No other way to put it, man. Even the right-wing media is using migrants. No, they're not migrants. They're illegal aliens. Okay? But let's go ahead and get into this, guys, because this is huge here. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Remember, live stream every single Friday. Just starts at $5 per month. And if you're watching on Rumble, click that join button, get access to the same thing. So here we go right here, guys. Feds say Texas is blocking Border Patrol from a section of the border. Asks U.S. Supreme Court to intervene. Actually, it's more than that, guys. It is more than that. The federal government has been run out of Eagle Pass. A section of it anyway. Because the Texas National Guard took over, told the federal government to leave. This is what we need, guys. We got video of it too. Right over here, Benny Johnson post on X. Texas National Guard has seized control of a park in Eagle Pass that has served as a landing point for illegals crossing into the U.S. for 2 years. Great to finally see action against the Biden administration, who has been facilitating this invasion. Folks, if Joe Biden actually gets another 4 years of this, I truly do believe, man, there's going to be revolution. I'm not calling for it, but I truly do believe, because this right here, man, the National Guard coming in already running off the federal government, man, we cannot have Joe Biden again. We cannot. This country will fall apart. Let's go ahead and watch this clip right here from Fox News.
On the Rio Grande River has served as a landing point for illegals crossing into the U.S. in more than 2 years. This means not even the feds can patrol there. Matt Finn live in Eagle Pass to tell us how it's going. I guess is this day one or day two, Matt? Good morning.
Essentially, day two, this all started developing yesterday, Bill, and it's a rather remarkable situation. Behind me right now is Shelby Park, the park that you were referring to. Our viewers may recognize it. Our cameras have been here for about 2 years now, showing you the mass illegal immigration that happens right here in this park. You might recall even just a few weeks ago, there was that huge surge of migrants who crossed right here. Well, now under Governor Abbott's emergency declaration, the Texas National Guard has seized control of this park and some surrounding land along the river, put up fencing and razor wire, and kicked out federal Border Patrol agents, arguing that it's the Biden administration that has perpetuated illegal crossings. So Texas is going to control this land from here on out. Our crews have seen what appears to be Texas National Guard blocking Border Patrol agents from key areas of the operation here. And senior Border Patrol agents confirmed to Fox News that BP has pulled resources to avoid a confrontation. Now, it's not quite clear if this unprecedented move by Texas is really going to help or harm illegal migration here, because it appears that ultimately when migrants arrive to this park, Texas National Guard is still going to have to turn them over for processing to Border Patrol.
Don't do it. Don't send them over to the Border Patrol people. Don't do it, because then they'll just get released back into the country. Send these people back.
Essentially adding an extra step. Another added layer. The mayor of Eagle Pass says he was completely caught off guard by this move. He does not agree with his park being taken over and is looking into his legal options.
This is not something that the city wanted, requested, asked for. He made it clear that this is the state and that they have the legal authority to do that. Of course, our legal team is looking into the actions taken by the states.
We will be here outside of the park over the next couple of days. We'll keep you updated on how the situation.
So you see that right there, guys. You see that right there. Texas is fed up with Democrats and Joe Biden, the federal government, man, doing this to Texas. We've had it, man. We have had it. Joe Biden needs to be removed from office. Joe Biden needs to be locked up. He's not protecting the Constitution, man. And he's talking about he's running for democracy. No, he's not. He's not running for democracy because you're not upholding the Constitution. You're not following laws. This is why we need Donald Trump back in office right now, to avoid this kind of conflict right here. Donald Trump would protect Texas. Donald Trump would actually protect your state too. I believe, guys, that the states need to take over, man. Need to take over the border. I'm pretty sure California is happy with this, because California is a dumpster fire. Why? Because illegal immigration has destroyed California. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. Don't give any illegals any amnesty whatsoever. We need mass deportations, man, when Trump gets back in office. It needs to happen, man, because we won't recognize our country. If you're going to come into this country, man, come in the right way. What these people are doing, what Joe Biden is facilitating, is human trafficking. Nothing more. Human trafficking. And it really, really does piss me off, man, to see kids kicked out of their own schools for illegal aliens. I mean, even you people on the left, is this what you want? I'm talking to you people on the left. Is this what you want? You don't have a country if you don't have a border. It's just that simple. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.